Hello, good evening, and welcome to your new English lesson. Dobar dan, dobrodošli u vašu novu video lekciju. Za engleski jezik ovoga puta konverzacijski materijal za srednji nivo 70 konverzacijskih rečenica. Proverite da li znate prevod, da li znate da ponovite za mnom kad je čujete i šta mislite, da li biste se setili neki od ovih glagola, rečenice cele možda u konverzaciji. Dakle, koliko vam one zvuče poznato. Cilj ovakvog učenja ovih konverzacijskih rečenica, odnosno do čega treba da dođete? Do toga da kada čitate ili kada vam ja čitam neke od ovih konverzacijskih rečenica, treba da se osjećate kao da ih čitate na našem jeziku. Dakle, da teku onako kao da su na vašem maternjem jeziku, da nemate problem ni da ih razumete, ni da ih ponovite. Dakle, to treba da vam bude cilj da biste se naravno u nekom trenutku u budućnosti, kada budete u prilici da pričate na engleskom, mogli setiti i iskoristiti ih u nekoj svakodnevnoj komunikaciji. Krećemo sad s lekcijom. So, sentence number 1. She'll spend the next 4 years abroad. She will spend the next 4 years abroad. Šta znači? Spend, potrošiti, provesti. Ona će provesti. The next 4 years, naredne 4 godine, where? Gde? Abroad, u inostranstvu. Pazite, ne kažemo in abroad. Ne stavljamo nikakav predlog. Samo abroad. She will spend the next 4 years. Where? Where will she spend the next 4 years? Well, abroad. Okay. Number 2. He was sick, so he didn't go out. He was sick, so he didn't go out. So, bio je bolestan, pa zbog toga he didn't go out. Nije izašao. So, his friends went out last night. Njegovi prijatelji su izašli sinoć. His friends went out and they had a great time. I super su se proveli. But unfortunately he was sick and he didn't go out. Nažalost, he was sick. On je bio bolestan, so he didn't go out. Number 3. He will be back in a day or 2. He will be back in a day or 2. Bukvalno bit će nazad za dan ili dva. Vratit će se za dan ili dva. When will he be back? Ili umjesto be možemo koristiti glagol come. He will come back in a day or 2. When will he come back? He will come back in a day or 2. Pazite, za dan ili dva, desit će se nešto u budućnosti, za 2 dana, nemojte reći for, nego in. Uvijek je predlog in kad se nešto dešava za godinu dana, za 2 dana, za 2 nedelje, in a week, in a year, in a month, or so. So when will he be back? He will back in a day or 2. I pazite ovo back, ne može da stoji samo. Ne možemo da kažemo he will back, vratit će se. Nego he will be back or he will come back. Či back kao back nije glagol. She blackmailed him, number 4, and she was blackmailed by him. So interesting sentences. The first one, she blackmailed him, znači da je ona ucenjivala njega. Ona vrši radnju. What did she do? She blackmailed him. To blackmail, crna pošta, blackmail, znači uceniti nekoga. In the sentence number 5, she was blackmailed by him, imamo pasivnu konstrukciju. Ona je bila ucenjena od strane njega. Dakle, ovdje su se uloge promenile. In the first one, she blackmailed him. In the second one, he blackmailed her, odnosno she was blackmailed by him. Vidite kako pasiv funkcioniše. Ona je bila ucenjena od glagol biti plus particip prošli id. She was blackmailed by him. Number 6. She told me not to go there alone. She advised me not to go there alone. She suggested to me, predložila mi je, she told me, rekla mi je, she advised, savjetovala me, not to go there alone, da ne idem tamo. Dakle, kad nekome kažemo nemoj, Na engleskom kažemo don't. I glagol. So don't eat that, don't go there, don't do that. Ali ovde imamo indirektnu rečenicu. Znači ona je rekla don't go there alone. What did she tell you? She told me not to go there alone. Znači uvijek not to. She told me not to do this. She told me not to go there. She told me not to eat this. Don't je prethodno not to. I'm terribly hungry. That's me. I'm always hungry. Užasno sam gladan. Wow, that looks delicious. Wow, to izgleda ukusno. Wow, that looks delicious. The food looks delicious. She gave me a leather bag. She gave me a bag. What kind of bag did she give you? She gave me a leather bag, expensive bag. Leather je kožna torba. So what kind of bag, kakvu torbu did she give you? She gave me a leather one, a leather bag. Number 10. I bought 2 bags of popcorn. I bought 2 bags of popcorn. So we were at the cinema, me and my friend, and I bought 2 bags of popcorn, and he bought 2 bottles of something, Coca-Cola. So ja sam kupio. How many bags did you buy? I bought 2 bags of popcorn. Number 11. Why did you buy a flower? Why did you buy just one flower? Or why didn't you buy more flowers? I don't know. Što si kupio samo jedan cvet? I didn't have more money. I had money only to buy one flower. Number 12. She has an eye for beauty. She has an eye. Ima oko. Tako i mi kažemo. Ima oko za lepotu. She has an eye for beauty. I can hardly swim. Jedva da mogu da plivam. I can hardly talk. Jedva da mogu da pričam. I can hardly walk. Jedva da mogu da hodam. So hardly, jedva. I'm so tired. I can hardly swim. I can hardly walk. I can hardly talk. Number 14. She looked all around, but she didn't see him. She looked, pogledala je unaokolo. Did she see him? No, she looked all around. 15. His way of speaking got on my nerves. Njegov način govora me nervirao. His way of speaking got on my nerves. They said 2 people were killed yesterday. Kažu da je 2 ljudi ubijeno i ovo je pasiv. 2 people were killed. Did you know that they are from England? So she has guests. Ona ima goste. Did you know that they are from England? We can go there and talk to them, practice English with them. Number 18. I can swim across the river. Mogu da preplivam reku. To swim across, preplivati. I can swim across the river. She divorced him last year. So they fell in love, they got married, but then they fought a lot, they argued a lot, and they got divorced. She divorced him. When did she divorce him? She divorced him last year. Razvela se od njega prošle godine. Tom seems to lack energy. So, izgleda da mu nedostaje energije. To lack something, znači kad nešto nemamo. He seems, izgleda čini se, he seems to lack energy. We sometimes meet them. We sometimes meet them. Mi ih ponekad sretnemo. We sometimes meet them. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining a lot. It's pouring with rain. Znači mnogo pada kiša. It's pouring with rain. Raining cats and dogs. Put the salad in the fridge. Put the salad in the fridge. Stavi salatu u frižider. Where should I put the salad? Where should I, gde treba da stavim, where should I put it? Put it in the fridge. Think before you act. Razmisli pre nego što reaguješ pre nego što nešto uradiš. Think before you act. It's appropriate to the circumstances. Number 25. It's appropriate to the circumstances. To odgovara okolnostima. For example, my behavior. Moje ponašanje is appropriate to the circumstances. 26. His face is known to many people. His face is known. Njegovo lice je poznato. Mnogo ljudi ga poznaje. Many people know him. Many people know his face. His face is known to many people. Do you know where I can get a taxi? Do you know, da li znaš, where I can get a taxi? Gde mogu da nađem taksi? Direktno pitanje. Where can I? Inverzija. Where can I get a taxi? Do you know where I can get a taxi? To je na cako u engleskom. Kad direktno pitajmo, naravno, con can imamo inverziju. Where can I? Prvo can, pa subjekat. U ovom indirektnom pitanju. Do you know where I can? Ide kao potvrda, redosled reči kao u potvrde rečenici. Do you know where I can get a taxi? I don't know where you can get a taxi. 28. I like the simplicity of her dress. Dopada mi se jednostavnost njene haljine. What do you like about her dress? I like it because it's simple. I like the simplicity of it. Jednostavnost njene haljine. He's going to retire next spring. How old is he? Is he still working? Yeah, he's still working, but he's going to retire next spring. Penzionisat će se, povući će se, retire sledećeg proleća. I will accept full responsibility for this. Prihvatam potpunu odgovornost na sebe za ovo. Ja ću prihvatiti. I will accept full responsibility for this. The early bird catches the worm. Ko rano rani, dve sreće grabi. Ptica koja rano ustane, uhvati crva. The early bird catches the worm. There is no man without faults. Nema nikoga ko je bez mana. There is no man without faults. A fault, neki problem, mana. All that glitters is not gold. Nije zlato sve što glitters, sve što sija. All that glitters is not gold. It's insane. To je... It can be positive or negative. Znači, može biti pozitivno značenje. Wow, that's insane. That's great. That's awesome. That's insane. Ili somebody wants to do something very dangerous or risky. No, don't do that. It's insane. To je ludilo, ludost. Don't do that. I often catch colds in the winter. Često se prehladim zimi. To catch a cold. Prehladiti se. I often catch colds in winter. He'll soon catch up with Tom. Uskoro će catch up with somebody. Znači, bukvalno sastati se s nekim, sresti se opet sa nekim i ispričati se, recimo, we should catch up. Kao da se nađemo i da se ispričamo, da vidimo šta je bilo. He will soon catch up with him. Stići će. Come on, catch up. Znači, hajde, stignem. Ima onaj vic kad prelaze dva paradajza ulicu i onda jedan pređe i onaj drugi počinje da prelazi i ovaj što je prešao mu kaže come on, catch up. I u tom trenutku auto pregazi ovaj drugi paradajz i on se pretvori u ketchup. Come on, catch up. Get it? Okay. Number 37. What school did you graduate from? Šta si završio, šta si diplomirao? What school did you graduate from? Ili what university did you graduate from? New York is worth visiting. Vredi posjetiti New York. New York is worth visiting. He's not as smart as his older brother. Nije toliko pametan kao i njegov stariji brat. He's not as smart as his older brother. I made up my mind to go there. Odlučio sam se da idem tamo. To make up somebody's mind, odlučiti se. I decided to go there. I made up my mind to go there. I was very glad to hear the news. Bilo mi je veoma drago kad sam čuo vesti ili tu vest. I was very glad to hear the news. How did you feel? I was glad to hear that. 42. She allegedly killed him in self-defense. Allegedly means navodno. She allegedly, navodno ga je ubila u samoodbrani. She allegedly killed him in self-defense. They were not aware that I was there. Were you there? Yes, I was there, but they didn't notice me. Nisu me ni primetili. They were not aware. Nisu bili svesni that I was there, da sam ja bio tamo. They weren't aware that I was there. I was invisible. Nevidljiv. She really takes after her mother. Liči na svoju majku. So to take after somebody, it means ličiti. She has the looks. Ima taj izgled. She takes after her mother. She has had quite a lot to drink. Prilično je mnogo popila. I think she should go home. She has had quite a lot to drink. It was quite clear that he was guilty. Bilo je prilično jasno da je on kriv. It was quite clear that he was guilty. I would appreciate it if you would turn off the lights. I would appreciate it if you would turn off the lights. Or we can use this like this and say, I would appreciate it if you turned off the lights. Second conditional. Ja bih cenio ako bi ti isključio svetlo. I want to sleep. And I would appreciate it if you turned off the lights. If the phone rings, I will just ignore it. Ako telefon bude zvonio, ja ću ga ignorisati. If the phone rings, I will ignore it. First conditional. You are not allowed to chew gum in class. Nije ti dozvoljeno da žvaćaš žvaku na času. You are not allowed to chew a gum in class. To chew, žvakati. She stirred her tea with a spoon. To stir, promešati. She stirred her tea sa kašikom. She stirred her tea with a spoon. I had a good time. Dobro sam se proveo. Did you have a good time? Yeah, I had a good time. I will pick you up around 6. Doći ću po tebe oko 6. When will you pick me up? I will pick you up around 6. This just might come in handy someday. This just might come in handy someday. Ovo će jednog dana možda da nam bude od koristi. Kad kažemo it will come in handy, znači da bit će nam pri ruci, bit će nam od koristi. It might come in handy someday, so I will keep it. Možda će mi pa zatrebati jednog dana, pa ću ga zadržati. It might come in handy. Do you plan to go abroad? Planiraš li da ideš u inostranstvo? Do you plan to go abroad? I use Firefox. I don't use Firefox. To je ona Fox lisica koja je sa vatrom. Pretraživač Firefox. I was astonished by his ignorance. Bio sam zapanjen njegovim neznanjem. I was astonished, zapanjen, by his ignorance, neznanjem. She often takes advantage of his ignorance. Ona uvek iskorišćava njegovo neznanje. To take advantage of something, iskoristiti nekog, obično u negativnom kontekstu. She takes advantage of his ignorance. She's using him. My love will stay the same. Moja ljubav će ostati ista. My love will stay the same. Prejudice is the child of ignorance. Predrasuda je dete neznanju. Znači, te predrasude dovode do toga da je neznanje, navlada neznanje. Prejudice is the child of ignorance. He likes ham and eggs. He likes ham and eggs. Šunku i jaja. Ham and eggs. Don't talk about people behind their back. Nemoj govoriti o ljudima iza leđa. Don't talk about people behind their back. Who's the author? Ko je autor? Who's the author? Where is he from? Odakle je? Where is he from? They are both good. Obe njih dve su dobre ili njih dvojica ili njih dvoje su dobri. They're both good. I'm glad you like it. Drago mi je da ti se to sviđa. I'm glad you like it. What do you recommend? Šta preporučuješ? What do you recommend? She was born in the small village. Or let's say in a small village. U jednom malom selu. Pardon. She was born in a small village. I opened your mail by mistake. Slučajno sam otvorio mail. By mistake. I didn't do that on purpose. It was by mistake. By accident. Greškom. I write in my diary every day. Svaki dan pišem u svom dnevniku. I write in my diary every day. And he made a resolution to help others. Usually you make these New Year's resolutions. Šta ćemo u novoj godini promeniti. New Year's resolutions. And on je odlučio da će da pomaže drugima. He made a resolution to help others. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you liked it. Nadam se da vam se svidjelo. Ako jeste, ne zaboravite da pritisnete like i subscribe. A možda želite da mi pomognete, ako sam ja vama pomogla, pa mi možete pomoći i na taj način što ćete postati članovi kanala. Plaćanjem mesečne male članarine mi pomožete da nastavim da snimam. Postajete članovi tako što ili pritisnete dugme join koji se nalazi pored dugma subscribe ili kliknete na link koji se nalazi u opisu ispod videa. I thank you in advance. Naravno, hvala vam unapred. Vidimo se u narednoj lekciji.